little doggy dude, getting chunky, eating all the food. Snuggles and he's pretty stinking cute. That's my little dude. Way too many toys up in the room, and this is all he really.
Welcome to my channel. It's your boy Nana, and as you can tell by the title of this video, we're doing a pup date on Scooby. He is now currently 4 months, and as I promised when I picked him up, I told you that I would do a series about him as he continues to grow. And so I wanted to just talk today about some of the things that I've been using for Scooby that I mentioned in my puppy haul video, things that I've learned, some of the tricks that he's learned, treats and whatnot. So if that's what you're interested in, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and that bell notification and stay tuned, because we're going to talk about all that today. And if my co-star would like to come in the screen, right now he's occupied with his toy. Scooby, you want to say anything to people before we get started? Do you want to say hi to the people? The people want to say hey. They want to see you. They came all the way over here for you. You have anything to say to them? No? Maybe? Not yet? Still not? I don't know why you acting camera shy. He's occupied by his toy, but let's go ahead and get with the video, y'all. All right, so Scooby was born on December 2nd, which makes him 4 months today on April 2nd. And he just recently had his 16-week vet appointment, so he has all his shots and his rabies shot as well. Now that he has all his shots, we will go back to the vet a year from his last shot to get a rabies shot, and then from there, sniffing your toys. From there, it'll be, not your toys, your treats. From there, he'll get the rabies shot every 3 years. The vet did recommend that I consider about neutering Scooby when he turns 6 months, just to avoid some of those health issues such as like prostate cancer or cancer in general. And so that's something I'm going to be considering doing, but as we get closer. He also currently has a Heartworm Prevention pill that the vet gave that he takes every month, and so I just gave him his pill for April yesterday. And so literally all I have to do is like I break it up and I put it in his food and he eats it, or I can just give it to him and he'll eat the pill by itself. But that pill, I give it to him every 30 days, and I do get that from his vet. So when you do take your puppy to the vet, they more than likely will talk to you about heartworm and a prevention pill, things of that nature. So you can ask them as far as like getting a prescription, or they will talk to you about getting a prescription. And again, you just give it to him every 30 days or however often your vet recommends that you do this. But for Scooby, I give him his Heartworm Prevention pill every 30 days. So as y'all can see, Scooby's coat is in transition. I don't know if he's gonna be wavy, if he's gonna be curly, because on his ears, it's kind of, no biting. On his ears, it's kind of curly, but his body, he just sticks out as like being wavy. I don't know. So I'm waiting on taking him to the groomer because it's recommended to wait about 6 months, because that's typically when their adult coat tends to come in. So I haven't taken him to a groomer yet. I think Scooby can still see. Yeah, he can still see. I see his little eyes. And I do, when I do groom him, hey, I love you too, buddy. I do brush around his eyes so he's able to see I love you too, baby. But yeah, so that is his coat. He is still red. I do notice a little bit of like, not discoloration, but as he's growing, I can see like on his upper body it's getting a little bit lighter, but not too much of a difference. So we're just gonna keep monitoring and seeing what it's gonna be like when he turns 6 months. So I can't give you all a definite answer, but if I had to guess, I would say Scooby's probably gonna have a curly coat. Because when I brush him out, of course his hair's gonna stick up, but I think he's gonna have a curly coat. So we'll see. Drop down below in the comments what type of coat y'all think Scooby will have, and when his coat finally comes in, we'll see from there. As far as Scooby's personality, he is really spunky. He loves meeting new people. He's also independent as well, like, but he also likes to cuddle a lot and really be up under you. Like if Scooby can be in your skin, he will be in your skin. He will get in your skin if he could. He loves to be on you, loves to be around you, loves to follow you everywhere. That's one thing I'd say I had to get used to. That's one thing I say I have to get used to with a puppy, is that, or with a dog in general. Maybe it's just a puppy thing, that they follow you everywhere. Like I go to the bathroom, Scooby's following right behind me. I walk to my room, Scooby's following right behind me. I go to my office, Scooby's following right behind me. I go to the kitchen, Scooby's following right behind me. No matter what he's doing, he's gonna stop what he's doing, he's gonna follow me. I guess because he thinks wherever I'm going, a treat is coming or whatnot, which is a good thing. Yeah, but he follows you everywhere. But he's just a love bug, loves being around people. When we go on walks, he's jumping on people, he loves meeting them and things of that nature, which is one of the things that I'm trying to train him on, is to be calm and relaxed when we are meeting new people, because not everybody wants a puppy jumping on them. But it's a work in progress. He's just a puppy, he's still learning. We haven't gone to a dog park yet just because he's gotten all his vaccines yesterday and I didn't want to take him out there and he wasn't fully vaccinated. So we're probably going to go to a dog park really soon just to allow him to interact with other dogs and just see that there's more in the world than himself, and just kind of learn things that only dogs can teach each other. So I will definitely give y'all a video about that on Scooby's first time at the dog park. Alright, so we're going to move into toys. So remember in the puppy haul vlog, I told you about this toy right here, this rope toy. This is one of Scooby's favorite toys. As you can see, he's about to jump up right now and tussle with me on it. Like, he loves this toy. We probably spent about a good amount of time playing with this, and he loves it. Like, legit. This is probably one of our favorite pastimes. So I'm going to let you go play with that while I talk about your other toys. All right, the next thing is this freeze pop toy. So I also got this, and I introduced it to you on the puppy haul. This has come in handy, especially with him teething a lot now. He hasn't lost any of his teeth yet, but he does like to chew, but gratefully he hasn't chewed on anything as far as like shoes or anything, doors, nothing. So I'm very grateful for that. But the thing I love about this is I can literally wet this under some water, throw this in the freezer, it'll freeze hard, and he can chew on this for quite some time. And I guess it soothes his gums because, you know, as the teeth are growing in, it's kind of painful. So he loves this as well. As you can see, he's going to pounce on it. But yes, that is another one of his favorite toys. All right, so next we're going to talk about grooming. So remember this slicker brush and this comb I was telling you about? This has come in handy tremendously, especially as it starts to heat up and, you know, leaves are falling off the trees. Those prickly thorn things are starting to come out. In his coat, they tend to get caught in there out there every time we come for a walk. So I probably groom Scooby maybe about 2 to 3 times a week. And I'm gonna put a picture up here. This was, I wanna say yesterday that I was grooming him, and it takes me maybe like 20 minutes to groom him, but that was all of the debris that came out of him. Also a little bit of his coat as well, which I think he's starting to shed his coat to begin transitioning to his adult coat. But he does not shed at all. Unless I'm brushing him, some hair will come off. But again, I just think that's him shedding his old coat for his new coat. But yeah, I still do have the puppy shampoo, and I use this when I give Scooby a bath. I actually did give Scooby another bath, and it wasn't too bad as the first time, if you saw that video. He actually was not as bad, and actually allowed me to blow dry him, so that was pretty cool. But also when I am brushing him and combing him out, I do use this detangling spray, and it comes in handy a bunch, especially like when I want to make sure I get everything out of him. I typically brush him first, and then I'll spray this, and I'll brush him again, and then I'll comb his hair out to make sure I get all of the debris out of him. So this Burt's Bees definitely comes in handy, and I actually need to order some more because I am running a little bit low, and I want to make sure I have a bottle ready just in case. But this Burt's Bees is definitely the one to go to. So one of the things that I didn't talk about in the puppy haul video that I recently picked up was some toothpaste, some puppy toothpaste for a dog. And so I actually found this at Home Goods, and I think I'm going to order some off Amazon because he really loves this flavor. It's a peanut butter flavor from Petkin, and I use this. Sorry, I don't know if y'all can see if it's gonna focus. Okay, there we go. I use this every day when I'm brushing his teeth. It comes with a toothbrush. I use this end, but when I first started brushing his teeth, I used the one that allows you to slip it on your finger, so it's a little bit easier to brush his teeth. And like I said, he loves this flavor. I don't have to rinse it out of his mouth. He can literally digest this, and it is a peanut butter flavor, and I think that's why he enjoys it. So I brush his teeth every day, you know, just to, you know, clean any plaque, clean his gums and things of that nature. So definitely enjoys this. With the toothpaste, I also purchased this fresh dental water additive from Home Goods. It's about $7, and it defends against plaque and tartar, so I kind of consider it like mouthwash. And literally I just pour this in there and he can digest it, but again, it helps clean his mouth. So just another effective way to make sure that he has healthy gums and healthy teeth, especially as he's teething and he's losing his teeth. I definitely want to get him used to me doing that as he's young, so that when he gets older, it's not really that much of a problem to brush his teeth. All right, so now we're gonna move into some of the daily essentials and some treats. And so the first thing that I want to talk about is his harness. So I had to purchase him a new harness. This is a medium-sized harness. This was his first harness, and it was a size small, and I really love the Voyager brand on Amazon. Hey baby, I'm not taking you outside right now. Play with your toys, okay? I'm talking about your harness. So I really love this Voyager brand off of Amazon. It's very convenient, and I actually ordered a another harness, which I don't have in front of me right now, and it was a size medium, but it was still a little big. But when I ordered this size medium off of Amazon, it fit him perfectly. Also because I think it has this Velcro in the back, so I can like tighten it, or I can have it as loose as possible, then I can buckle it so it stays on him. But yes, I love this brand, and Scooby had to move up to medium, y'all, because Scooby got bigger. Another thing that I got was this Bungee Leash. Now this Bungee Leash, y'all, let me tell y'all something. It helps a lot with walking him. He's still like in the pulling phase or the sprinting phase, like whenever he sees something, just because he's curious and things of that nature, and he likes to just dart out and things of that nature. So this Bungee Leash really helps him to learn to not to pull, like, because if he runs, it's gonna like kind of jolt him back. And when I had the other leash, I didn't, you know, jolt him or pull him. I would say, hey, Scooby, come back, you know, Scooby, come, and he would come. But this helps him or corrects him with the pulling, because he knows not to run out and dart out, because he's gonna be jolted right back with the bungee. So I picked this up from Home Goods. If I can find the link for it, I will link it down below for you all. But this is definitely my best friend right now with correcting Scooby on the pulling. All right, so puppy pads. Scooby's pretty potty trained for the most part, y'all. I have not had to use his puppy pads as much. Now, he still does have a few accidents in the house, and with those accidents, one of the things that I do use, and I'm telling you, this is gonna be your best friend, is the Nature's Miracle Advance. Like legit, like I actually need to buy another bottle because I'm running a little bit low, but this will be your best friend with accidents. And one of the things that I had to learn when he does have an accident in the house is that it's not his fault, it's really mine, because he actually does communicate and will let me know, like, hey, I need to go outside, by either sitting by the door, or he'll come and try to like bark and tug at me to get my attention. And sometimes time does pass me by, but I have recently done the thing of setting alarms in my phone to make sure that I do walk him at a certain time, just kind of like keep him on routine. But yeah, that Nature's Miracle is going to be your best friend, and the accidents aren't as frequent. They're just, again, when I let time pass me by and forget to take them outside. All right, so I know I told you about this bitter apple spray in the last video. I have not had to use this, y'all. I actually like just wanted to see the other day how it would work, and I sprayed it on like a wooden spoon and like put it next to him, and he kind of just like backed away, didn't even want to like come near the spoon. But I haven't had to use this, I have not had to use this at all, y'all, because again, Scooby has not chewed on anything that he's not supposed to. If he does try to like bite me or, you know, chew on my fingers, things of that nature, I will give him a bully stick. But for the most part, I have not had to use this because he hasn't chewed on anything, and let's keep knocking on wood that he doesn't. I also got Scooby a new puppy bed, which I'm just gonna show you all with him in it because he's not gonna wanna move. But this is Scooby's new puppy bed, y'all. And I got this from Home Goods. This is Scooby's 4th bed. Literally, this is his 4th bed because the other 3, he kept peeing and pooping in it. I don't know why. He was potty trained, but I guess he just wanted to mark it as his territory. So we're gonna give this one another trial and error to see how he does. If he pees in this bed, like, I don't know what else to do. He's just not gonna have a bed for a while. He's a little bit older. But no matter how many times I washed the bed, sprayed it with the Nature's Miracle, still went back with it. So that's why this is his 4th bed, and we're gonna see how he does with it. But all right, the next thing that I got, or recently got, was this slow feeder bowl. I try to watch Scooby while he's eating, and one of the things that I noticed is that he literally inhales his food like a vacuum, and that's not healthy for him to digest. And so, as I was doing some research, I know these slow feeder bowls definitely help your puppy slow down when they're eating, and I've seen a tremendous change in how he eats, seen tremendous change in just like how his belly looks after he's done eating, and just his overall activity when he's outside, is because he properly digests his food. And also with when he uses the restroom, like before he would have like a runny stool, now it's more like solid and things of nature, because I feel like he's truly digested his food. So this slow feeder bowl has definitely come handy. As y'all can see, he keeps going back over here because his puppy treats are here. They're normally not at this level, they're normally up above in the pantry, but these are his puppy treats. And I literally, y'all, I go to Ross, Marshalls, and I pick up puppy treats because they're so cheap there. Like, I got this big bag of bacon. This was like $5. I also got these Scooby snacks, which are literally so funny because his name is Scooby. So yeah, and then My friend also bought these organic chicken and brown rice recipe sticks from Trader Joe's, and he also loves these as well. These are more so his high value treats. These are on like every day. So like when I'm, you know, taking him outside and I want to train him how to, you know, walk on the leash, or if I'm teaching him how to sit, or, you know, just, you know, doing the repetitive commands, or asking him to go to bed and he goes to bed, I do give him a high value treat just so that he knows like, okay, I got this treat because I did something that I was supposed to do. So he loves these treats. All right, so I think I showed you all the food that he was on from the breeder in the last video, but this is the food from his breeder. It's from Poultry, and they were feeding him this food and he loves it. But as he's getting older, I want to transition him to a different brand of food, and I recently went to this puppy store called Hollywood Feed, or I think that's their name. Yeah. But I will put their name here in the title. But I went to this puppy store, or the dog store, the other day, and just was talking with the owners and got some more information on some food to transition into. And they were telling me about Nutrisource. So this is the puppy. It's a small and medium breed puppy chicken meal and rice recipe. He loves chicken, so this is very convenient. And right now I am feeding him about, let's see here, 1 cup and 3/4 a day. So he thoroughly enjoys this, and I'm mixing this with his old food just so that we can get used to it. So we're actually on day 2 of me mixing this with his old food, and I think by next week he should be pretty good to start eating this by itself. But he loves this food. So now I want to show y'all some of the commands that Scooby has learned, y'all. Like, Scooby is so smart. So let me get some of his treats and I'll show y'all. Come, Scooby. Come. Sit. Good boy. That's one of the things that I'm training with him on, is also sign language as well. So if I'm on a call, or if I'm doing something I can't speak and I literally go like this, he will sit. So very, very smart dog. Give me paw. Scooby, give me paw. Give me paw. Give me paw. Good boy. Sit. Give me paw. Yes, good boy. So alright, y'all, and that is it for Scooby's 16-week Pupdate video, y'all. If there's anything else that y'all would like to see in the next update, make sure y'all drop them down below in the comments. Also follow him on Instagram at AsToldByScooby so you can see any updates for him in real life time. And again, I just appreciate all of y'all. Hello to my new subscribers, and as always, family, it's a pleasure, and I will see y'all next time. Scooby, anything to say to the people? Let's say peace. Peace, y'all.